friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today I'm gonna review another indie brand. This is the second in that little series. Last time I did Sugar Pill. Today we're doing Black Moon Cosmetics. I bought a good amount of each of their products, and in this video I kind of showed you clips of me using the products, and I'm just gonna talk about them. All the details, the pricing, the weight, how I feel about them, how they perform, all that stuff. So I'm not going to ramble too long, let's just dive right in. Black Moon Cosmetics is a cruelty-free brand. I believe most, if not all of their stuff is vegan as well. The first thing I want to talk about is the Orb of Light Full Moon Palette. It is $48 and each shadow is 0.67 ounces. There are 8 shadows, so that would break down to $6 per eyeshadow. They are all matte eyeshadows, and I really like that the biggest shade is that lighter shade because I feel like you're always going to use the lightest shade in your looks, whether it's to highlight your inner corner or place all over the lid or use it to help blend out your shadows. When I first saw this palette, I knew I was drawn to it, but at the same time I didn't want to buy it because I felt like it was just a basic neutral palette, and it is, but it's so much more than that. These shadows blend so beautifully, you don't even understand. I've used this palette probably 4 or 5 times now, including this look that you see right here, and it's just such a dream. Every shadow blends with such ease. We're gonna go ahead and do some swatches. Here we have New. It is just a creamy light transition shade. Next is Strawberry. This one is more of a skin toned rather than yellow based. It has more of a peachiness to them. They don't show up well on my arm, of course, because I'm basically those colors. Next we have Cold, and this is just a cool toned brown. Next is Worm. I love that mustard yellow. It's so beautiful. Next up is Harvest. Love this orange shade as well. Blood, which is also beautiful. Wolf, which is a deepened cool tone brown. And just Black. So that is all the shades right there. They swatch beautifully, they blend beautifully. They are really soft, including those red shades. They are really soft. They aren't super chalky and rough, which I expected them to be a little chalky because they're just really pigmented mattes, but that's not the case at all with these shadows. Let's quickly run through what I did on my eyes. I started by taking Worm, and I started just buffing that through my crease with a big fluffy brush. I actually used the fluffy brush that they sent me with this palette. I didn't buy this brush, they just sent it to me. It doesn't have a name on it other than just Black Moon, so I don't know if this always comes with the palette or if it was just a free gift for that day. I'm not sure. But after buffing Worm in the crease, I took Harvest with a smaller blending brush, and I just buffed that through the crease as well and a little bit in that outer V. I'm also taking these shadows and placing them under my lower lash line as I go, focusing it of course more in that outer corner. Next I took the shade Blood, and again doing the same thing but keeping it a little tighter in the crease and really buffing it out in that outer corner and under the lower lash line. Last, I took Black with a very small, precise brush and just again tucked it really nice and tight in the crease and really packed it on that outer V and a little under the lower lash line. I know I'm just repeating myself, but that's basically what I did. I just did the exact same steps, just focusing it a little bit more in as we got closer in. Next, I just did a half cut crease with some concealer before popping New all over that lid. And then I just took various brushes with no additional product that I was already using just to help buff and blend them together into that black, just so it created a nice soft seamless gradient. And I love the way this look came out. It screams fall. I know it's July, but I'm ready for fall, guys. You don't even understand how ready I am. Needless to say, I love this. This is a beautiful product. I think they're in the works of coming out with another palette, and I already know I'm buying it. I don't even care what it looks like. This formula is just really good. If you're looking for a bomb grungy palette, this is the palette for you. That's all I have to say. Next, let's talk about their Cosmic Eye Dust or their liquid eyeshadows. They are very glittery, very beautiful. They retail for $19 each. I looked everywhere all over the component and on their site, and I cannot figure out how many grams or ounces are in this, but it's the same as a standard liquid lipstick size. So I'm sorry about that. If I figure it out by the time the video goes up, I'll pop it on the screen somewhere. But I grabbed the shade Moon Rocks. I figured this was a shade that I didn't really have, and it is so pretty. It looks like this. It's just a nice doe foot applicator, and it is this beautiful deepened gray with this silver glitter in it. It is so pretty. It is so creamy and liquidy, and it blends out so easily, and it is so budge proof. I really like this. I definitely want to pick up more of the shades. I just haven't done it yet. For this look, I just took a bent liner brush and just drew a wing with this, and it worked with such ease, and I know this isn't going to go anywhere because this product is super budge proof. And I actually really love the way it looks with the rest of the eye look. So as far as this product goes, I really enjoyed. If you're a glittery liquid eyeshadow lover, you would probably really enjoy this product. Next, let's talk about their lashes. They have, I think, 7 or 8 different styles. I think all based on zodiac signs. I picked up the style Gemini. I would have picked up Cancer because I'm a Cancer, but they don't have Cancer. So I picked up Gemini because I like the look of them. I already have them on my eyes, so they're not in the package, of course. They retail for $14. This is actually my first time wearing them, was for this look. They just flare out on the outer corner and taper on the inner corner, and I really like it. It's a very flattering lash, and it's going to flatter a lot of different looks and a lot of different eye shapes. It was really easy to put on. They feel very comfortable. I didn't really have to trim them. I don't have any complaints, so I'm going to assume these are really good. $14 is a little bit more than I typically pay for lashes. I'm usually closer to the $10 zone, but I like these lashes so much that I would consider buying more from them, especially if they were having a sale on their lashes. I would be getting some more because they all look really pretty. I meant to mention it, but the lashes and their liquid eyeshadows are also vegan. Next up, let's talk about their Moonlighter Highlighters. This retails for $22, and it is 4.5 grams. I picked up the shade Squid. All of their Moonlighters are based off of bioluminescent animals, maybe plants too, but I picked up Squid and I think it's really cool. Granted, this is not my favorite highlighter formula. I don't dislike it, but I just expected a little bit more from it. Like, you can see it adds a cool glow, but it's not blinding. But I mean, it doesn't claim to be. It just adds a really cool iridescent-y kind of glow. You can see I popped it on my inner corners, my cheekbones, nose, cupid's bow, chin, all over my face. And I don't dislike it, just I like a little bit more with my highlighters personally. And this is vegan as well. Next up, we have some lip products. I have 3 liquid lipsticks and 1 gloss to share with you. First things first, let's talk about the gloss. This is in the shade Luna. It is their only gloss. And again, this doesn't have the ounces on it, so I can't tell you that. But if I figure it out, I will let you know. This retails for $19. It is the thinnest, most wet feeling consistency ever, and it just adds the prettiest glow on top of bare lips or on top of another lipstick. I really enjoy this, and it dried down so budge proof, but it didn't feel tight or drying either. It was pretty amazing. As far as the liquid lipsticks go, all their liquid lipsticks retail for $18. I have the shades Purgatory, Sleepwalker, and Hazel. Hazel unfortunately isn't available anymore. I'd bought it before it went unavailable because I just think it's such a cool color. I love this cool army green for a lipstick. I just think it's super interesting, and I think I'm really gonna like it in the fall. And then Purgatory is the one I'm currently wearing. It is this dark blackened plum color, and I really like this color. I don't have anything like this. And then Sleepwalker, of course, is just a traditional black. Here we have Purgatory, Sleepwalker, and Hazel, which I still think is so cool. I wish it was still available. Ugh, so fun. As far as the formula goes, I really like it. It's really comfortable. It goes on very pigmented. It's not streaky. It lasts a very long time. I wore Purgatory out for a good few hours when I went out with my friend the other night, and it didn't flake off, it didn't get crumbly or dry or anything, and dark purples usually do that, so I was very impressed with that. The black wears really well as well, and so does this green. I'm really bummed that this doesn't exist anymore, and I know when they came out with this, they also came out with a really cool mustard yellow, and I wish I could have grabbed it before it went discontinued as well because it was so cool. But regardless, I really like their liquid lips. They have a large variety of liquid lipsticks, including lots of nudes, lots of reds. I think they have some pinks in there. I just wanted to grab the ones that I didn't really have in my collection because I have so many products, I don't need to be repeating colors, you know? So I highly recommend the liquid lipsticks and that gloss. I think they are beautiful, and the gloss and liquid lipsticks are all vegan as well. So all in all, I'm really impressed with this brand. I like pretty much everything I got. The only thing I'm slightly not for is the highlighter, and again, it's not that I don't like it, it's just not my favorite highlighter formula. But I really love everything else. I definitely plan on picking up at least a couple more of the liquid eyeshadows. I definitely want the next palette when they come out with that. And of course, I love their liquid lipsticks. I'm sure I'll grab them just as I'm buying on their site. Maybe grab one here or there because they have some really cool, interesting colors. I really like the theme of this brand. It's just dark and galactic, and it's just so cool. It's right up my alley. I had a really fun time picking out and trying these products. I've worn everything a couple times except the lashes, of course. Those were my first time. I already said that. If you enjoyed this indie brand review of Black Moon Cosmetics, please give it a thumbs up, and I'm gonna keep making more for sure because I really enjoy doing this little series. Comment down below and let me know what your favorite thing from Black Moon is, or if you haven't tried from them yet, what are you dying to try, because I want to talk about it. And also let me know which indie brand you want me to try next. I will be running polls on Twitter and Instagram, so if you're not following me there, you gotta follow me there so you can help participate, but also let me know here because I take your opinions here into consideration as well. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let me know what videos you want to see on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye. Black Moon Cosmetics is a small indie, obviously it's a small indie brand, that's the whole point of the series. I just took a bent liner.